Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over a coin called Avalanche. We're not going under the fundamentals today. We're going over the technicals. Just to let you know, those that are new here on my channel, I'm going to show you what I think is most likely probably going to be going on with what's going on with Avalanche. Okay, contrary to whatever other people are saying out there that everything's going to zero. I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. Just get a breakdown of this coin. This is actually sort of like a compressed five-wave sequence that it did. It's more of a like a diagonal type move. You can see it has sort of like a little bit of a trend there, and then a little bit of a trend kind of like that. So one, two, three, four, five. So it's not. What I'm saying is, at that point, it wasn't a full extension. It should have actually gone higher in price. That's a good sign, because when it completes this sequence, this correction sequence over here, it may do that on the third wave, and more than likely it will. So I do have price targets up there, 151, 240, and let me see, $300 on its next wave run. Which, by the way, if it happens to do something like that, you're looking at 2,000% gain on a next bull cycle for Avalanche. Okay. But just go over the basics with you guys here on the daily. On the RSI, you can see right here, here's a third wave peak, and it came over. This was your sell signal for Avalanche right there. Okay, that's when you would have wanted to exit. That was your clear indication of no more buying, only selling through here. Okay, even through here too, could have exited out if you got in down here, or wherever you may have entered in if you were in this coin. Now, we have a little bit of a discussion over here at this part. So there's going to be some debate, and some people in the Elliott Wave community are not going to agree with me on this one when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Okay, here's the deal on the correction over here that Avalanche is doing. This is a three-wave move, and this is a three-wave move. All right, here's the deal. I'm going to break the rules on Elliott Waves. So why am I going to do that? See, this move right here, if I measure that three-wave move, which would be an A, and the next three-wave move up would be the B. If you follow the rules on Elliott Waves, this move needs to hit at 90%. It needed to hit 90% to do what's called a flat type move, or an expanded flat. So this would be A, B, and C. It's doing a five-wave sequence right here by itself, okay? And now it didn't hit 90%. So here's the deal. I've had conversations with some other people with Elliott Waves in the cryptocurrency market that have been looking at them, and myself also too. And I have noticed that sometimes cryptocurrencies will not hit that 90%. They will only hit 618. So we're starting to notice that. So this is going to prove itself. Let's see let's take a look at that again. I'm going to do a retrace on that A and see if it hits 618, keeping all the wicks in. And you can see it hit 618. Okay. Technically, let you guys know, it's supposed to hit this line up here to be, quote, legal with Elliott Waves. Otherwise, it's a different correction. I don't think so. And then the length of this whole wave is short. Want to be aware of something too. When you're going to get your retracement on an asset like Avalanche, from there to here, it's probably going to be a shallower retracement, because this is it's not that long. So I'm thinking this 50% to 55% area, as low as $8 area for Avalanche is what I'm looking for, guys. Okay, somewhere right in that area. So here's the deal with Avalanche. This is a five-wave sequence down, and I have it on the daily. And let's pull open the RSI, see if we can find that third wave. All right, so people are going to say this is a whole different structure. I think it's making an ending diagonal. We're going to break that down too. Here's that third wave came around. Here's another wave it's doing. So if I break this move down according to the RSI, you can see there's a peak, came up. There's another peak like so. So more than likely, you have two right there. So I got 1, 2, like so. Here's another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibly. And then down here and it could be, it might not be doing a diagonal, it just might be completing a sequence or something like that, okay? I think it's doing a diagonal, and this is going to be the sequence. 1, 2, here's your 3, 4, and it's doing an ending diagonal for a fifth wave, which is good for Avalanche, because if it is doing that, that means it's completing this fifth wave right here. It's coming down here to do a bounce at a minimum, more than likely at some point. You can see the bullish divergence that it's here. If you just take your line like so, let's say it comes down into the box, and you might see something kind of like that for bullish divergence on Avalanche. All right, guys, and let me go down and break down this area here for you. Reason why I say it's ending a possible ending diagonal is this. You see that fourth wave? It came into the price territory of that wave 1. Okay, that makes it legal. It makes it legal, guys. So here's the top of that fourth wave coming down for a 1, which is a zigzag. 2, a zigzag. 3, a zigzag. 4, a zigzag, and then maybe one last one right here. It might not be complete. It might need a couple more swings. We'll have to see, but something like so. Down into the box of $11, $10 or something like that in that area. So this would be the move that it did right here, like this, guys. That would be your 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down for 5. Okay, to complete that sequence. And then I can get a fib target to see if this makes sense. Now, on this 3, 3, boom, like so, guys. All right, it's at past 1.618. It could shoot down to those guys at that area, guys, right there. It could drop significantly. These types of moves like to go to 2.61, the 1.618 and the 2.618. So don't be surprised if it gets down to $7 more or less. But I do have, I guess, right here, you see this area could stop in that area too. Just give you guys, you see this support here, and a little bit over there. So if it does get down past there, you know, there's the top on this too. I put a horizontal ray right there. I'll show you. Boom, you see that? So that's definitely a potential target. And then 7, the 10, 11 area is more than likely where it's going to go for Avalanche, guys. So everything is looking pretty good for the coin. And let's take a look at it on the weekly RSI. It's getting down there. It would be nice if it was down a little bit more in that RSI. Check the 5-day chart, getting down there. Check the 3-day chart. It's down there. Okay, it's okay. I'd like to see it down a little bit more personally. You know, it's making that bullish divergence too on the 2-day chart. So you can see that it's slowing up in its momentum, guys. It's slowing up in its momentum. That's what that's telling you when you go through all those RSI charts. So it's coming up to finish something. And like I've been saying with Bitcoin is I do, if you want to call it, predict that Bitcoin is going down to about at least 16,800, high 17s, maybe even down to 15. And this last leg, this is an expanding diagonal where the first wave is shorter than the third wave. Or I should say third wave is longer than the first wave, and the fifth wave will be longer than the third wave. So this should be the longest wave right there to complete Avalanche's correction. And then, you know, once it's done, we will see. And then this will be the move that it made. And now other people that watch that have Elliott waves, they follow the rules. This will be your ABC like that, and that would be your flat type move. Like I said, it didn't go high enough, but I've been noticing in the cryptocurrency markets, they haven't been hitting enough fib levels to make those moves when it comes to the flat. It's 90% it's supposed to hit for it to be a legal move. If it's, just to give you guys an idea, so if I was to say, oh, I can't count that as a move, this 3-3-5 type move, well, then this would be 3-3. It wouldn't even make sense because it ended here. Here's your 3 wave and your 3 wave and your 5. So I would have to take this as an A and make another B and then do another C. And I don't think so. I think it's coming up. It could do some sort of a bounce here at a minimum. So if you're bearish on this and you don't think it's going to really do much, it'll be a W for a 3-wave move. It'll do an X and then down for a Y. And then you could probably expect a retracement on Avalanche. Let's say it hits $9 of 27 bucks, more than likely on a bounce, and as high as 36 bucks on a significant bounce with Avalanche once it completes that. So you'd be looking at, you know, a 2X right there on a bounce. Or if you're bullish, it's not going to do that. It's going to complete it, consolidate, and then go on its next wave run. All right, guys, that's all I have for Avalanche. Target areas there, amongst still $11, could be as low as $7. Finish it up, and you keep an eye on it. You're really good on the Avalanche. Just look at the trajectory. It should be a 3-wave swing back down to finish that off. Looks like it's already has its A wave complete, or a 5-wave. It's making a little B wave, and then this wave right here will probably be pretty aggressive. It'll be a C wave. It'll zoom down just like that. More than likely, it's got to break that that wave right there, and it has to be longer than this wave. So at a minimum, that went down 52%. So at a minimum, this needs to be at least 53%. So you're looking at, you know, $10. All right, guys. If you made it all the way to the end of my video, appreciate it. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.